Alexa Zepp is with Daily Racing Form, and she's here today to talk about the Derby. You can follow her at Alexa_Zepp. What a great name. All I think
Thank you.
about is Led Zeppelin when I think of your name. I think it's fantastic. I'm excited to have you on the show. I want to start with this. Bob Baffert is back,
He's
between
back.
the spires, finally at Churchill Downs after being suspended. And what has he got? 3 horses in this thing? Because I'm used to NBC spending 8 hours every year talking about Bob Baffert at the Kentucky Derby and no one else.
Yeah, he's back. He served his sentence, 3 years out of it. And he's back with a vengeance with a couple good ones in here. Not my top picks actually though. I've landed on journalism and I really hate picking the favorite who is going to be the favorite, but I just think this horse is so good. So buyer speed figures are like our standard of measuring speed in horse racing. And he ran a 108 last year. To put that in perspective, the last 11 Derby winners have not run that figure. The fastest winning Derby figure was a 105. So he's really fast. He's got a good running style. Like all Derbies, this race is going to have like a ton of speed in it. So he's got kind of like a mid-pack closing running style. And I think it's just going to set up really, really nicely for him. He has been running in small fields, though. He's been running in like 5 and 6 horse fields. So you can maybe throw some shade at him that way. And look at some other ones in here, but he's beat a lot of the really other strong contenders in here already. So I'm just really impressed with him. I'm going to use him. I'm not going to single him though. I'll throw some others in there. I like Sandman a lot. Sandman's the number 17. So that's like the dreaded post position. It's the only post position that has never won the Derby. This is the 151st running. So
Right.
you could hear the groans.
But Jose Ortiz is a badass. I think he's a great jock. And I got to ask you about Rispoli. Does he have the stones to pull this off and win with this journalism? I know journalism's won 4 straight races. And can McCarthy and Rispoli do this? We know what Ortiz is capable of.
Yeah, I mean, Umberto's like one of the best out there, I think. So I think he definitely has it. But you're right. I mean, Sandman's got good. These are all the best connections, right? Everybody's fighting to be in this race. So from a connection standpoint, yeah, I mean, Sandman looks really good. I have been in love with this horse since his performance in January in the Southwest. So the horse like went to his knees at the break almost. And you were like, oh my God, is the horse okay? And then not only was he okay, he like came and closing like crazy at the end. He ended up losing by a couple of lengths, but showing that kind of grit is a huge deal in a race because the Derby is a race you're never going to get your way. It's never going to set up perfectly exactly how you want it. So I like seeing that from a horse ahead of time that he can handle it. And then he won the Arkansas Derby last out really convincingly. He is 0 for 3 at Churchill, which is a bummer, but those were a lot earlier in his career. So I really like Sandman quite a bit. There's also the 7 Luxor Cafe, who's a Japanese contingent.
Horse, right? Is that not the horse that races in the Far East? And he's won a bunch of races as well, like 4 in a row over there.
4 in a row, 2 of them by 5 lengths. He's been favored in all 6 of his races he's ever run. And the Japanese contingent gets stronger and stronger every year. Last year, you probably could say they had the best horse, Forever Young, who found some trouble late in the stretch and lost by a nose. But he's looking really good. All of his running lines, which just give you a little feeling of how the horse acts throughout the race, just say like he takes command. So I like seeing that. And then I have to comment on the number 21 Baeza. So not yet in the Derby is the one alternate entry. So if one horse scratches, he'll get in. And I just really want this horse to get in. I think it's a good story. First of all, he's very talented, but also a really good story because his mom is the mom of the 2023 Kentucky Derby winner Mage, and then also the mom of 2024 contender Dornock, owned by MLB star Jason Worth, and then won the Belmont. So the third leg of the Triple Crown.
That's right. Yeah. I interviewed him at the Super Bowl after he won the Belmont. That's fantastic that he's into horse racing now. I think it's great.
Yeah, he's got another Derby runner.
Real quick, 20 seconds. How many of these Derbies have you been to? I've been to it. I think it's the greatest thing to go to.
It's so much fun. This will actually be my 3rd year going. It's just a total blast. I recommend everybody at some point get there in your lifetime. It's so much
I
fun.
mean, I just had so much fun there. Everything about it, the people's clothes, everybody drinking booze,
Yeah.
gambling on the ponies. It's just a fantastic day at Churchill Downs. Alexa, thank you. Great job. Enjoy yourself. Have fun in Louisville.